Hey guys, what's up? How's it going? I'm Enrique and this is Easy Things to Draw. So today I wanted to go over another, and I haven't done one of these in a while, it's another sketch. And what I do is I grab a sketchbook and I go through every single page on camera with you. So this is gonna be yet another page and we're gonna go into it. Before that though, check out my buddy's channel. It's called Javi Can Draw. And it's basically a channel where he goes through and experiments with new things. He'll pick a topic of the week and he will go over and break down how he can draw it, to himself, to learn it, to challenge himself, and then he teaches it to you. The reason I think that's a very, very complimentary channel to this one is because he goes over fashion and things of that sort that I'm not really on right now. So I think you'd very much value from going to his channel. Check it out, subscribe, and mention that I sent you. Excuse me. Mention that I sent you, okay? Mention that Easy Things to Draw has sent you here. Go over there, say hi to him right now. I'll put a little annotation here and it'll open up in a different screen so you don't miss this. So let's get into the actual drawing. All right, so let's get into the drawing. I wasn't really sure what I was actually thinking about, right? I told you that every time I go into this sketchbook, I'm not 100% what I'm going to do. I'm actually 0%. I usually start scribbling around and I will try to pull something out of it. And normally what I pull out of it is something that is close to what I've been drawing, the last few days, maybe the last few weeks, usually in the last hour. And, I'm thinking of like dinosaurs, especially the T-Rex. I did another one before, right? Like a robotic dinosaur, but I was just thinking of or did I do one before? I forget. I was thinking of a T-Rex and that kind of roaring, kind of, like slight 3/4 view that, people love to draw, and that looks really cool. So I kind of thought about that, but in a mech form. Very typical of, I was thinking of stuff like even the old Beast Machines cartoon, or I think Voltron, did he have a dinosaur in there? I forget. Power Rangers, pretty much robot dinosaurs are everywhere. That new Transformers movie, that really terrible one with Mark Wahlberg, the most recent one, that was such a bad movie. But I wanted that T-Rex or something similar to be fighting a organic animal. I love the battle of organic versus mech, whatever that may be. I just think it's cool. It's exciting, blah, blah, blah. I grew up on Godzilla movies, which I'm probably going to rebuy again on DVD. Excuse me. I had to cough there. I'm getting over an illness. Hopefully it wasn't too evident in that intro. But I am slowly, I had a cold, and I had a cold just like a month ago. It's annoying. The reason I got a cold is because I went ice skating and got all soaked, and I don't know what happened. I didn't take a shower, and I just woke up sick, so that happens. Oh well. So I'm kind of sitting back looking at this a little bit, like what is it I want to do? What in the design would be a little different. Those little like notches I thought were a little bit different. Maybe it has some sort of fuel in there. Maybe it has it's carrying some kind of cargo, or what purpose would this dinosaur serve? Like I was thinking more of like a power source in some ways. You replace those and it's like operating again. So one thing I've been having a mild issue with, not really that crazy, but it's getting the pose of the T-Rex down in this particular position. Even if it is not a real T-Rex, it is a mechanical one. It's kind of, I'm thinking of what is it that I want from it, and can I make it look correct? In other words, can I make it look like it's really coming toward the screen? That's something I see people really struggle on, and I struggle on as well too. But I do figure it out, and hopefully you do too. And this one came to me pretty well. I had been drawing these poses for a little bit. I've been obsessed with dinosaurs the last week. Just really obsessed with dinosaurs. Specifically, I said the T-Rex. The meat eaters are awesome. What I'm actually, I'll tell you now, but don't get excited. I'm planning on creating a book on how to draw dinosaurs. I want to create the best book there has ever been on drawing dinosaurs. So that's kind of my little plan right now. Who knows when I can do it, because I got another book to work on right now. So one of the easiest for me. Excuse me. It's also late at night. I'm a night owl. I'm recording this at 3 a.m. But one of the easiest things for me to draw, like just like you got these things in your repertoire, right? Is like squids or octopuses. They're formless. They got the tentacles that are all over the place. What you're mostly thinking about, you're thinking of the actual, like the head of it. And how would this, squid tangle up with this T-Rex dinosaur, this T-Rex robot? Probably grab its neck, some of that sort. It'd be all over the place. What I was thinking about was that shot where there's an old classic shot of, I believe it's Moby Dick or a sperm whale, I forget. And it's getting tangled up with a giant squid. And the squid's like all over it. Cannot remember where to find that. I'll Google it later. And I want to control these arms. There's a lot of design in this too, because when something's that formless, when it's like this, hair, things of that sort, tubes, you have to be careful not to make those too repetitive. Because if you're making those too repetitive, it's gonna come back and bite you. You're gonna realize you did wrong. So just be very careful with that. I'm going to the eyes here. I'm thinking of them as almost like crystals in some way, just this shiny object. Let me see. Let me take advantage of this and just talk about random stuff because I'm up late. I've been working on my official website for my art, and it is at refinethedesign.com. Check it out. I haven't fully officially launched it, but since you guys are on my channel, I am going to tell you about it, and you can go check it out. It's still enjoyable to go on, even though I'm not really promoting it yet. I'm promoting it this minute, I guess. And I have a 22 steps of becoming a better artist on that as well, and that I have not started promoting any of this stuff yet. So I'm telling you that just right now, you can go check it out if you want, out of curiosity, before I start promoting it. I'll probably start promoting it in a week or something. But I've been working really hard on that site. I mean, really hard. I mean, I got up in the morning, and I was working on that, and through the day, the way the day works, and I actually want to make a video on my whole day, what I do. But a typical day would be me working pretty much the whole day, drawing in between that, and then maybe playing a video game or two on like a total indoor day. Other days I'll go out, but total indoor day, that's the way it works. Anyways, hold on, let me talk about the drawing here. I'm kind of getting off topic. So I'm thickening certain lines, and I do this a lot. I'm thickening certain contour lines to make things come forward. Like, what is closer in space to us? His head is closer to us than the squid. The line around him, the T-Rex, will be a little bit thicker. It's pushing forward. Same thing goes for certain tentacles. Same thing goes for certain appendages. Whatever you want to come forward, you add a slightly thicker line. This is very slight too. This isn't like the stuff I do in marker where I do these massively thick line to make it look like a sticker. This is different. And I've gone over this rule before. If you don't know, go check back at my old videos. There's a rule for it. There's a 1, 2, 3 rule for line weight. Let me see. Taking care of the inside of the mouth. Thinking of the perspective. Video's almost done. Just putting in a little bit of shadow to kind of finish things up. I want to keep this mostly linear. See, I'm doing that to push things back. I put things in shadow to push them back slightly. If I could push that even darker, it would go back even further. Put a little bit of a background, maybe like release some ink. The squid released ink as he's like going over there attacking him. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. These things can be very enjoyable. If you do want to draw better, just keep practicing. I have a lot of videos on that. If you have any questions, let me know. And I want to make a video about it. What's something that you're really struggling on? And I might even put a video out about that as well. What are you struggling on? So I'll get an idea of what videos to make to help you out. So please write in the comments if you're struggling with anything right now. It's just, if you're struggling with anything, really, click, write in the comments and I'll see what I can do, okay? So I'll see you guys later. Don't forget, on this page right here, I put up must-have books on the left. That's basically books that I absolutely adore, that I think are must-haves on my collection. These are books that I carry around constantly with me. They are just like this equipment, I have. I take my 5 books, 6 books, 7 books. I always carry one of those books around with me. That's one of them. Check it out. I have a list of them. I'm going to create a little bit more. I'm also going to create a different list of books that I think are just freaking great, but they're not must-have, so I'll check that out later. On the right is the pencil case. It's a pencil case I use. Almost all my friends use it. It's something you can slap to your wrist. You can put a magnet on it. Armadillo pencil case. Click that to check that out. And the bottom left is the program I told you about, and the bottom right is to subscribe. So I'll see you guys around. Later.